Hi, we're live. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Chronic Conversations. I have a very special guest in the studio with me, and you get to see more than just her hand tonight. Say hello. This is my beautiful wife and co-host Jennifer Leonard. Jen, say hello to everybody.
What's up, guys?
So she's going to be with me tonight. If you have any questions, send them in. We are live on YouTube right now, and we'll answer those. Basically, I just want to kind of give you an update of what's going on with Chronic Conversations. We've kind of been on a little bit of a hiatus, but we're about to be back in full swing, including some new things that are coming up for Chronic Conversations that I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, we'll give a hint to those, but kind of keep them on the down low until we're ready to make a full announcement. But be listening, subscribe, hit notify so you know when we go live. We got some great shows coming up. We're going to talk about those. But first, I want to do some shout outs. We're going to start with Not Bad Creations. If you have any paracord needs for jewelry or get backs or harnesses, just about anything you can think of, date night, whatever you need, just hit up Not Bad Creations on Facebook or you'll find them. We share them a lot. I share them on my personal page. Pretty easy to find. Yeah, the light's not on. That's okay. We got good lighting. Y'all got the good lighting? Okay. I didn't turn on the lighting. That's okay though.
He said, "Don't stare at it."
Yeah, don't stare at it now. Yeah, see, you wasn't listening, was you? Because
No.
you just started staring
No,
at it.
like,
Look, she's really nervous. It's her first show, so if you see her staring at things or looking around into space, that's why. Shout outs also to K South Boxing Promotions, Kevin and Tracy. Thank you guys for another amazing fight night. There'll be one coming up before you know it. So make sure you stay paying attention to Kevin and Tracy's Facebook page, K South's Facebook page. Pay attention to our Facebook page, all those pages, as well as the fighters that you see us follow. And speaking of those, coming up, we have tomorrow, MCM CEO, rapper, poet, pro boxer at 3-0. Khalil Cleo Mitchell will be here. That's going to be really exciting because we're going to be talking about all kinds of things from breath work for sports performance. Yeah, that won't be for the podcast. That'll be beforehand. That's for us. We're not making those for everybody. So let's keep that a secret between us. But we have him coming by and will be talking to us about some of that, his previous 3 fights and some of the stuff he has coming up and what's going on outside with him as a rapper and CEO of Money Can't Monopoly. And I'm really excited about that one. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Pretty soon, we're working out some details for next week. We have martial artist, pro boxing MMA judge Jack May will be joining us.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'm really, 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 really excited about that one. I met him at this last fight night. It's amazing the people you meet. He was a boxing judge there that night, so we'll get his view on things from judging the martial arts to just everything grappling and UFC and combat sports. So it'll be nice to have that conversation. November 19th, Juan A. Matillo Torres will be joining us to talk about his latest BKFC win, his boxing career, being the ABO champion. He's won the ABO championship. His plans further down, if there's going to be any kind of return to MMA, his teaching, and much, much more. We always love having him on the show. A great friend of the show. We appreciate him. Got a comment already? Well, let's see. Hey, y'all. Good to see you live. Good to be live, Jesse. Thanks for watching, buddy. If you have any questions for me and Jen, about me and Jen, about Chronic Conversations, about anything I'm talking about, just be sure to shoot it right here, and she'll kind of be watching that for me to let me know if there's any questions, and we'll answer those towards the end of the show. I just got one more thing I want to talk about. I want you to stay tuned because Chronic is on the precipice of branching out, and it's business.
Word.
Thanks. Business ventures. I like to use those big words. Yeah, precipice. Yes. As well as other surprises coming up. So there's lots of fun stuff coming up for what are you most excited for out of the stuff we have coming up? The fights are always exciting. We don't know when the next one of those are, but we're always super psyched for those. I love to do the commentary. You can still find that fight on the Facebook channel. There's probably some other people that went Facebook Live with it as well if you want to see those fights. Really, really great night of fights that night. Just a great night all the way around. Like we may have talked
Every
about this on
fight
other podcasts, but everything seemed to be on point. Like DJ Touch is always great, but he just was vibing with the crowd, and the crowd was vibing with him, and the acts did really well, and we had the ring card girls, of course, and a bunch of great fights.
Which we'll have them on.
We will be having them on
sometime.
too at some point in time soon. And we also have Joseph Francisco Too Fast back on here at some point in time. And I'm sure Kevin will be coming along at any time, and we'll be talking about the next goings on for K South Boxing Promotions. And maybe one of these days, what we really need to do is get Tracy on here, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tracy.
Tracy.
Need to get you on the show. But yeah, stay tuned for that, because especially after the first of the year, some things could be going down that could be some potential changes and exciting adventures and new avenues for Chronic Conversations. So definitely be staying tuned for that. If anybody has any questions or anything else they wanted to ask us, like I said, about the stuff we've talked about, the stuff we have coming up, any of our guests coming up, any of our previous guests, feel free to
Anybody
shoot us a message.
See?
Anybody you'd like to see.
Maybe not anybody, but
yeah, we'll try. Anybody you'd just like to see a conversation with, between myself and them, or myself and Jenn and them, or possibly even Jenn and them, or we'll have guest host at some point in time. I won't go into implicit detail about that, but we will have some great guest hosts coming up as well. So any questions? I'm trying to remember some of the questions. I know we got a ton of them for the last show when we were supposed to do it, and we ended up not getting around to it, and then I've about lost track of those questions. Did you have anything, Jesse, that you might want to ask? We won't keep y'all long. Like I said, I just wanted to update. Shout out again to Not Bad Creations in K South, Kevin and Tracy.
Sean's stuff. Don't forget
Sean's stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Can you Google the information on that for me real quick? I'll have her look that up.
Thing, or...
Yeah, it's this Saturday's thing. First of all, we'll start with that. That's Sean Thompson. Sean Thompson's personal training. He's certified in many different areas, as well as a certified boxing coach. And oh my goodness, motorcycles in the background.
If you hear anybody dead and ring call,
yeah. So make sure if you need a good personal trainer.
He's going to do some PA announcing at the Lookout Stadium in Chattanooga.
Tell them what it's about.
It's an ABO and pros game. It's disabled
from all over America.
All over, yeah. That will be with
some pro players,
current ex, and Sean's going to be announcing with, I think he said the Lookout's very own voice of the Lookout. Yes. So big day for Sean.
Yeah. Congrats, Sean.
2:00. Tickets are $10, and it's general admission, so you can sit anywhere in the box seats, or
so get there early and get your tickets.
Right. Or get them online. You can get them online too. There's a website. So you can check out Sean's Facebook page if you want more info on that. We
will have information as soon as we get it from Kevin on the next show, and that'll be as well. Look, I know we talk about it ad nauseum, but you really and we're going to be setting it up, and we'll be getting it out, and we'll talk more about that later. But to be there live, if you are anywhere within a few hours, it's, get you a motel, make a weekend out of it, something, make it a whole thing, do the tourist thing. And if you're from here, you really need to be showing out anyway and showing these boxers some love, because it's not easy. They're not starting out making $1 million a fight. They're not starting out with.
Oh, they're paying to fight.
Yeah. It costs a lot to fight. You have to pay trainers, and you have to have places to stay, and you have to sometimes when they can afford a nutritionist, or all the different things that they need, and they need sponsorship. So both. This show's accepting sponsorships. We have different kinds. If you would like to hit us up for those, we'll get that information to you. And also, if you'd like to sponsor a boxer or K South Boxing Promotions, then you can do that as well. Get with them. Get with me. I can get you to them. or get with Kevin. He puts his information out there quite often, and you can get that there as well. But getting back to that, like, there's nothing like the fighters are so hungry and they put so much blood, sweat, and tears, and they train so hard, and they diet, and they drop weight, and they put their, literally their lives on the line to entertain us. And we really need to show up and support these guys, because they are putting on a great show. I mean, they are leaving it all on the line. There are no bad fights on this last card. It was from top to bottom amazing.
It was great.
Cleo did amazing. He is now 3-0. He'll be fighting to get his 4-0, so he'll be fighting to keep his undefeated streak. There's going to be a lot more, I guarantee you, Hungry Lions on that show, as there always are in Kevin's shows with K-South Boxing Promotions. A shout out again to our local Snapdragon in East Ridge for the D8 flour they supplied for us tonight. Well, we bought there. They didn't supply it, but they did.
Well, they did.
Yeah, so thank you for that. If you have any D8 or
gummies,
even gummies, D8, D9, they have edibles. They have just about anything you can think of. Ices,
barbecue
sauce, smoked products. So check out Snapdragon. They have at least 5 locations now. I know they're fixing to open up one in Red Bank. They're not really a sponsor, but they have been kind of linked to or part of the show and part of our family for a long time. And it's the first hemp place we went to, and we've developed a really good relationship with them. And they've always had really helpful, friendly employees. And whether you're a brand new novice at this and not exactly sure what you're looking for, or you know exactly what you're looking for, I think they can help you there. But this is, they have really great products. Really great products.
Let me just go ahead.
Let her get another swig of that, or wait to see if any questions pop up.
This is just juicy juice.
This is just y'all. So another reason you need to come to these K-South Box Promotion fights is, of course, we'll be there. You never know who's going to be guest commentating. Last time I had Too Fast Joseph Francisco. You never know who will be at the next one.
That you had Bullet.
I've had Bullet
in with you
Cromwell. Yeah, Gordon from Vegas is a trainer of champions. I've had people stop through here. People like Eric Bonilla. I've had Aston Martin. So you just hang out and check and see. You never know who's going to come through here. We'll have Bryant on here again, so let's talk about my buddy Bryant Smith, a comedian, writer. Yep, he's leaving for Austin for higher pastures, for greener pastures.
Higher pastures.
I guess I'm higher pastures again. I like to recommend. Have I recommended Snapdragon yet? I would like to recommend Snapdragon products.
Yeah.
Been a minute since I've done a podcast myself, and the juice just got the juicy juice. So back to that. Come see us. She won't be like this here. Don't worry about that. She's not near as scary in person. We're very friendly. Come up. We're like nice animals at the zoo. Yes. Say she don't bite, but sometimes she nibbles a little bit. Yeah.
Buy me a drink. I'll buy you. Shit, I don't care.
This is actually only our second actual podcast with just me and you. Our first one was Our Story, which I loved. That was a February, our love story. Continues to grow. Our story continues to grow. We continue to grow. I think that's one of the key components to a good, healthy marriage, is continuing to grow and to learn and to know what you don't know, right? I mean, you can't do nothing about it until you know what you don't know. Even though that can be hard sometimes. You learn what you know, and then you know what you know?
Or you don't know.
I knew you know.
Don't you know?
I think so.
Shit.
Well, if you do check this out, we really appreciate it. Spread the word. Most podcasts are better at this, I promise. I'm horrible not. At least you've been very entertaining. Thank you.
I don't think anything's horrible about this one at all.
You've been carrying me through this.
You've been asking me questions. I've been like,
I'll go through these again just real quick. We got be here tomorrow night for a much. I'm telling you, you want to see Cleo. See Cleo tomorrow night. stay tuned for to be decided still with the martial artist, pro boxing, MMA judge Jack May will be joining us. November 19th, we have Juan A. Torres. Shout out Michael Myers. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking badass,
and
right?
I can't wait to talk to him about his BKFC win. The press, the news will tell you it's his first BKFC win, but as somebody who's watched him, I can tell you, I know at least one of the fights I saw, he definitely had a win, and that dude didn't want no smoke at the end, which is probably how most people feel after fighting Juan. So you definitely need to see his fights as well because he's very entertaining. He's fighting for a cause. He's fighting for memories. He's fighting for himself. And he's very passionate about what he does, whether it's being a award-winning teacher or if it's BKFC or pro MMA or pro boxing or whatever he does. He's very passionate, puts his heart into it, and you should follow him, buy his t-shirts when he has them, check him out, and keep checking us out. Like I said, other than that, I can't think of anything else really. Just like I said, join us tomorrow for Cleo. He's going to be here with us, talking about a lot of stuff. So
I'll be here
with us, and Jen will be here with us. At least her hands will be. Thank you so much for being on the show. It was really fun having you on here again. I like to have you on here more. I know you get a little embarrassed and shy, but you do a really good job, and I'm sure they love to see. And anybody that does watch will be watching because of you.
Anyways,
but until next time, we appreciate y'all joining us, and we'll wrap this one up. Until next time, if you do think of any questions while you're watching this, still feel free to send them in our DMs. We'll do another show where we just answer questions, and I'll go back and get those other questions so I can get those answered too. And thank y'all for joining us for another Chronic Conversations. We'll see you tomorrow night. Oh wait, let's see. Hang on, we got some stuff. Let me check this. Are there Snapdragon guys going to be back anytime soon? It seems like I see their stories everywhere. They actually have their own podcast now, and they have a lot of great YouTube material. So you should definitely follow them on YouTube. But I would love to try to get somebody from there back on the show again. If you look through it's an audio show. We were audio only at one time. If you look back through those, we actually had one with Sam, who was an employee at Snapdragon at one point in time, and we'll definitely see what we can do about getting another one on to talk about it. Like actually, see, they like actually having you on screen, babe. Appreciate it, man, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up then.
It's AEW time.
It's AEW time. So love y'all. Thanks. Appreciate it. Peace out.